From the start we came. Welcome to me going back through some of my older games I've played a long time ago. This was a game I played a long time ago, Metal Gear Solid. I've completed it 3 times, I think. I said we were going to go back through nostalgia, and when I heard this game was coming to PC, not PlayStation, it's already come from there, I knew I had to buy this. This is something I've loved for a long, long time, and I've been meaning to get back into this game and play it again. For this game, I have to play it on controller. This is how old this game really is. I was going to play another game for you, Total Annihilation, but I can't seem to get it up on OBS, it won't show. So, we're going to go for the next best thing, and we're going to make a playthrough of this. Don't worry, the other games will return. I just wanted to get at least 1 episode of this out and see where you are on this one, whether you like this. I'm only going to go for about an hour or so. This is not the way I remember it being, but I'm waiting for Metal Gear Solid 3 because I love that game. I also love Metal Gear Solid 2. I have got Metal Gear Solid 4 on PlayStation 4, but I've never really played it. I need to get back onto my PlayStation and play it, although I might suck really badly. I have got some Helldivers footage I want to get out there, but I'm figuring out how to edit it. Because I was playing for the first time the other day, so it was a new thing. But enough of that. Let's get into Metal Gear Solid. One of my all-time favourites. So we got the special missions. This was all on physical disc, which I've still got. I've still got all those physical discs and an original PlayStation 1, which I bought in Germany. The VR missions. But the integral bit I don't actually have. But hey, at least you don't have to sign in for any of this stuff. You just buy it on Steam, you download it and you start playing it. Love it. As I say, we're here to play Metal Gear Solid for a little while. Not too long. See how far we get. Yeah, that's all we got. English UK. I don't think I have any saved game data. We're just going to start again. I'm going to have it in the old style with the sidelines on. I think that'd be good.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
And there we have it, the beginning. All the old soundings and everything. Does the briefing go back to the beginning? No. Briefing.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up. It all went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next generation special forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
Okay, so we've already gone through the mission description. I think. But this is the same one, I think it is. Yep. Just as I thought. It's the same one.
Colonel, I don't work for the government anymore. Let me go back to Twin Lakes.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week. Next Saturday, I have to be in Anchorage.
The Iditarod? The longest sled race in the world? When did you become a dog musher?
Right now, my 50 Huskies are my only family. I've got to take care of them.
Don't worry about your dogs.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Snake, but this vessel is headed for the Bering Sea. There's no room for debate.
I told you, even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army or this country.
You will accept this assignment.
Why should I be stupid enough to do that? I'm no patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the stockade until you're a very old man.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No, Snake. I prefer to look at it as helping you come to a decision more easily. But anyway, I know you better than that. You take this assignment even without the threat.
Why do you say that?
You're a natural-born soldier. You're not the grow old gracefully type. It's the same for all of us who've seen real action. The only place we can feel truly alive is on the battlefield. I'm a soldier too. I know those feelings of powerlessness, frustration that you feel every day. You've tried to play the Boy Scout out there in Alaska, but you can't race dogs in the snow forever. Why don't you come back to us and be a soldier again?
You think my life is some kind of a joke?
Snake, I just want to give you back your purpose in life.
Interesting. Is that all I'm going to get? Or not? Or not? I thought we were going to get a little bit more actually. Ah, I'm pressing the wrong buttons.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
On that note, what we're going to do is before every single video, we're going to have one of those little bits, a couple of bits there, outlining the information. Oh, no. I'm not going to play it on hard because I've forgotten how to play this, so we're going to go normal for now. If ever I want to play it again, we will go hard mode. Because I've forgotten how to play this. And if needs be, we will turn it. Can we turn it up? Can't remember.
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay. I gotta remember how to play this game, yeah? Oh. Oh, ration, okay. No, let's crouch. Okay, that's crawl. What is... no item. There's ration. Scope. Ration is for health. Alright. I gotta remember where they are. To be honest with you, I've actually forgotten. Okay.
Snake, you have to crawl to get through there. First, crouch down by pressing the crawl button, and then use the directional button to crawl in the direction you want.
Be careful, though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're doing it either.
You can stand up by pressing the crawl button again.
Okay. I remember we used to be able to look around with the right analog stick, but it looks like not. Move.
What was that noise?
I forgot puddles make noise. Typical.
What was that noise?
That screwed up.
I heard something.
Yep, you did. Goodbye. Yep.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Good beginning. That is a good beginning. I've forgotten everything. Okay. That might be bad. There was a way to knock him out. The problem is I gotta wait until the elevator comes back down, and then I can get through. This is trial and error. I'm gonna error quite a lot whilst I'm trying to remember. Oh no. Don't forget, people, this was PlayStation 1, so... Alright. You're looking that way. Oh, that was literally looking at me. Yep. Yep, screwed up there. Screwed up. Wasn't expecting him to turn around. Thought there was a way to run quicker. Yep. But that is not what I want to do. Hang on. Oh, does it not remember that I've picked up the... Aha, first person, okay. It's triangle. Right, that's... Grapple. I could have swore there was a way you can take them down without... Problem is my map goes. Where are you? Alright.
What was that noise?
Nothing. got it! Yeah, it may have set off a few people, but... There's a lot of cinematics, by the way, so... I always did love the way this started up. Yeah, do I need to mute?
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
That took a long time. I guess you're feeling a little rusty.
Don't worry. It's been a while, but it's all coming back to me.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Thanks very much, Lee. So which way do we need to go? So it was... Scope. I forgot how slow this was, so I might actually go over there. Oh no. So we've got that guard. Over to the far left, we've got something in the middle there. Now remember there was a way to get that, but you had to go between the searchlights. It's very, very tricky and very, very risky. But we'll come back to that.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Well, I want to put this into storage 1. You see where it says need 1 block? That was what it was like on the PlayStation 1. You used to have actual physical memory cards, plug them into the front. They're just about the size of your palm. Plug them in the front. You can easily look up PlayStation 1 anywhere, and you'll see what I mean. And you literally
Snake,
said,
remember what de Gaulle
there.
said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Bit of a flatterer. There we go again. The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was captured by terrorists. They demanded that the US government turn over the remains of the legendary soldier Big Boss, and they are saying that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. Asked by the US, and I've just come straight off that, haven't I? Because I pressed the wrong button. Of course I did. We'll come back to that. Another day. Another... Oh. Alright. There used to be a way of using the other stick. Alright, now where'd he go? Oh, he's coming down the right. It's in the middle. Good beginning of that. Yep. Great beginning. Can't wait to get my first pistol. There used to be a way I used to be able to... I swore there used to be a way to use the secondary thumbstick to look around. I think that's a ration down the back end there. Alright, he's going down there. Alright, there he is. Go to there. Goes to there. Goes to there. Uh... Okay, these guys are a lot more sensitive than I remember them being. I suppose apparently my controller is very, very sensitive. I don't remember it ever being that hard. Unless I was playing on easy difficulty, I don't remember doing that, but... Alright, so... I could have swore there was a thing you could do with the right analog stick. Alright. I think I've got enough time to get across here.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Alright. Oh. Screw off. Yeah, just about evaded. All right.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Okay, Master Miller's on board now. Nothing that way. No, can't go that way, can't even really look. I mean, I might have played Metal Gear Solid on easy difficulty, I cannot remember. So this is going to be playing on a completely different... Ooh.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Somebody else is here. I wonder who we're gonna find. There's a camera there. Thing is, in these old games, you could not tag cameras or anything, so you don't know where they are. Although what I got are these chaff grenades, which will disable electronics. So good for cameras. You only have 3 of them, though. No, might come in handy. Use this.
Press the action button to drop down.
Thank you, Colonel. Although that's not what I'm going for. Action button. Circle in this case, so apparently we got a mixture of PlayStation and Xbox controls here. That's not good.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Oh, for the love. That is not what I wanted. There is a camera in here as well, not good. Now, how many of those chaff grenades do I actually have? None. I remember it being this difficult. Oop. I think that's the elevator down there. Yikes. Not too far. And if I'm ready, there was a point here underneath the camera. Oh, shoot.
I heard something. Where'd he go?
Alright, those two are back down there. This is why I hate controllers. I have no idea how the hell I completed it the first 3 times. This guy's gonna come back around. Now it goes that way. Ugh. Now. Whew. All right.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Okay, that's all we need to do is basically go in there, get the DARPA chief, and get back out again. That's all we need to do. No. Oh.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, Just press the action button by the ladder.
Thank you, Colonel. Cornucopia of actual helpful hints. What we got?
Oh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
Okay, he's left the toilet. Okay, nothing there. Can I? I can't. No, apparently not. Apparently this is the fastest I can go. Oop.
Is that a woman? Not you.
Okay.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Thank you, Colonel. Oops.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Okay. Oh. Here we go.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Okay. Can I get out of the door? Apparently not. Hello. Did that door just open? Apparently it did.
Don't move!
Oh, hello.
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Yes, well. Didn't realize I had a pistol at that point.
Snake, what happened? Snake!
Try this again. Okay. Ration. I forgot that was underneath there. Now that we know what's going to happen, I think we're going to leave it there for our first episode. I didn't really want to go too far over, and approximately now's a good time to really stop. So I'm going to save my data into slot 1, and we'll be back to this possibly a couple of days' time at least.
The DARPA chief. Poor man. He has a heart attack right after you save him. I'm getting a bad feeling about this, Snake. Maybe you should let me save your mission.
Yes, please, Maylene. On that note, to the stars we return. Safe journeys.